So, Hobby has recently made a public announcement on LinkedIn that they were heavily integrating AI into their social media and creative workflow. And the craft community read it as, "We're replacing human creative work to cut costs." And the backlash was immediate and it was loud. But here's what I want to talk about because I don't think people are saying the most important part out loud yet. This isn't about one company. This is about what it means when a brand that sells to handmade crafters stop believing in the value of handmade themselves. And we're going to get into it today. And I'm going to show you what the actual LinkedIn post says. That started the whole firestorm in just a second. And trust me, the wording is unbelievable. But first, I want to hear from you. Have you already seen AI generated crochet patterns or photos pop up in your feed? Type yes or no in the comments right now. I'm trying to see how far this has already spread into our community. And if you haven't heard about the full story yet, Hobbii, one of the biggest yarn retailers in the world, openly announced that they were making AI a major part of how they create and manage their content. They framed it as innovation, but the community read it as, "We're phasing out real people in favor of a chatbot." And look, I want to be fair here. They didn't hide it, they announced it publicly, but that almost makes it worse because they genuinely thought that this is something that they should share proudly. They assumed that their customers, us, the people who choose to make things by hand, would be fine with it. And we're not fine with it. The response on Reddit was immediate. Over 1,000 upvotes in the Craftsnark community alone. One of the top comments said, "A company that sells to people obsessed with handmade crafts relying on crappy AI slop makes no sense." Some people are already canceling orders and saying they're switching to other brands. And honestly, I get it because here's what I think is happening underneath all of this. When you buy yarn, you're not just buying fiber. You're buying into a community. You're buying into a brand that you trust, understands why you're doing this. And when that brand signals that human creativity isn't worth paying for, it breaks your trust. You can't sell the romance of handmade while quietly replacing the humans behind your own brand. Now, before I go any further, I want to be 100% transparent with you because I don't ever want to sound like I'm a hypocrite. I use AI. I use it to help me brainstorm titles, to help me organize thoughts, and to handle the administrative side of this channel that nobody sees. But here's the difference. I use AI so I, a real human, have more time to actually sit down, pick up a hook, and teach you how to crochet. I'm a team of one. I don't have a massive social media department. I have a yarn, room, a camera, and a laptop. I make peanuts compared to Hobbie's company size. When a company that large leans on AI instead of hiring and paying creatives, they aren't doing it to free up for creativity. They're doing it to protect their margins, and they're doing it at the expense of the very people who built their brand. That isn't innovation. It's a corporate decision dressed up as technology. And here's what I really need you to understand because Hobbie's not the first. We've already seen other craft brands experimenting with AI generated content. And this is a pattern. The bigger retailers are one by one making the same calculation that AI is cheaper than people and that you either won't notice or you won't care. And the question I'm sitting with is, will we care enough to change their math? Because here's what companies respond to. They respond to the bottom line. If there is a cost to the decision, if the customer actually walks away, the math changes. But if we shrug it off and keep buying, we're telling them it's fine. I'm not here to tell you what to do. That's your call. But I do think it's worth making that call consciously. We can be loud about the values of handmade, or we can support the indie dyers and the small yarn shops, the ones who are actually built on value. We can make content, share our work, and be visible about what really matters. The craft community has always been a living proof that handmade is worth something. That isn't always because one company made a bad decision, but the truth is this Hobbii situation is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. While we're seeing AI move into our digital space, we're also seeing the physical war of crafting disappearing right in front of our eyes. If you think a yarn company using bots is bad, Wait till you see what's happening in the actual stores that we used to meet in, touch the yarn, build our community. It feels like the end of an era. And I did a deep dive into why these stores are vanishing and what is actually happening and what it means for the future of our craft stores. And I want you to head over and watch that next video, because if we don't understand why physical stores are closing, we're never going to understand why the online world is changing so fast. So I'll see you over there.